over. Starting with my first 5 strengths, I had kindness and generosity, appreciation of beauty and excellence, honesty, authenticity and genuineness, fairness, equity and justice, and then my last one was humor and playfulness. So starting for the first one, I kind of really wasn't taken back by that, because like at work I'm always trying to help other servers out, even if I'm swamped myself. Like if someone is like, if I'm already out and someone is still waiting for a table and they have to clean it and they look really stressed or whatever and they're having a rough night, I'll stay and I'll help and clean out. And I also just like love surprising people and going out of my way to like make someone smile. Like if someone says that they like Reese's peanut butter cups one day, the next day I might come in with a Reese's peanut butter cup for them, just to be nice. So number 2, appreciation of beauty and excellence. I wouldn't agree when they say in math, but that's besides the point. But I do appreciate art tremendously. I'd consider myself a little bit of an artist. I love arts and crafts and things like that. And I also love watching someone excel in their craft or whatever it is. For like an example, at work, I love watching bartenders bartend, because like that skill is crazy. People don't even realize how hard it is to bartend, and when it gets crazy and to watch them do all their little things, it's pretty cool. And like in my everyday life, where at the gym, I really love watching, not in person because there's not a lot of lifters, but like online, I love watching other lifters and watching gymnasts and things like that. It really gets me motivated myself. Yeah. Number 3, this one, I was not surprised, because this is probably why I'm a bit of a lone wolf. I, like, honesty is a really big thing to me. I have a really huge guilty conscience. That might be part of it, but I also I don't like talking about people. So I like to consider myself as being the real and authentic friend. I actually had a friend the other day text me and tell me that, you know, even if some days were hot and cold, she had said, I can always count on you to be real with me, and I appreciate that. And I was like, oh my god, thank you so much. I'm glad that you can, you know, see that, because that's what I want to be known as. I want to be known as the real friend. So yeah, and, you know, at work, that's me. I'm very honest, straightforward. Even with my tables, like every once in a while as a server, when it gets super busy, you might pocket a ticket and forget to put something in. And I find just being honest with the table and letting them know what happened, they're usually pretty cool about it. So I know when I first started working there, I was like really stressed out by it, but honesty definitely is like the best way to handle it. So fairness, equity, and justice. I knew this because I've kind of always believed in karma and treating people how you would want to be treated. And that plays into at work too. Like, one of the things I always tell my tables when they like tell me how good of a job I'm doing, I always mention how I treat my tables how I would want to be treated, or I wait on my tables how I would want to be waited on. And I don't like, I know I talk about work a lot, but it's like work, school, gym. So I don't judge tables, which a lot of people at my job do, because as servers, like if there's a group of kids or younger kids, or, you know, one person or something like that, I try to just approach every table the same. I don't, you know, treat one differently than the other. My last top is humor and playfulness. I knew this. For me, humor just makes everything a little bit easier. I find having anxiety, like laughing, always makes anything better. Like if I'm sad or upset, the top 2 ways to make me feel better is music and laughter and the gym. That's 3. So at work, that's how I approach every one of my tables, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I think that's what makes me stand apart from all the other servers at my job. I literally, like, as soon as I come to the table, I feel them out. Like, how sarcastic can it be? How How many jokes can I make? Can I make them laugh? I love making my tables laugh and people laugh in general, because to me, if my table is laughing, that means that they're having a good time. That means that I'm doing my job right, and everyone's happy. Another example of that is when people in my life are sad or upset. That's another thing I will try to do, is make them laugh. Be goofy, sarcastic. That's how I am with people that I like. If you and I are close, then I'm gonna be sarcastic and I'm gonna joke around with you all the time. So yeah. So let's go over my not so top strengths. Let's see. So number 7 was self-control and self-regulation. This it says that you are a disciplined person. That is very true. I'm very disciplined. I always say one of the things that gets me in the gym is not motivation, it's discipline. I know where I want to be when it comes to the gym. I know how strong I want to be, and I know that I'm the only one that's going to get me there. As well as with my life. I work hard for everything I have. I know that if I want a nice house, or if I want a car or something, I'm the only one who's going to be able to really do that, so I have to put in the work for it. So that's always been something that I've kind of lived by. Gratitude. Your friends and family members always know that you're a grateful person because you always take the time to express your thanks. I try to shoot my friends random love you messages, or I'm thinking about you messages all the time, just because I think those are so cute. I never receive them, which is sad, but I love to send them. So that's very true. I like to make sure people in my life know that I care about them. And number 12, which was caution, prudence, and discretion. I'm a careful person. And your choices are consistently prudent ones. You do not say or do things you might later regret. This is so true. Like I said before, I have a crazy guilty conscience, and my anxiety as well. So I'm always thinking in my head. I'm always thinking before I say stuff, is this gonna be funny? Blah blah blah. So that did not surprise me. And strength number 15, curiosity and interest in the world. I think this one kind of goes with appreciation and beauty. Very true. I'm always wanting to learn, and I have longing to travel and explore the world. And right now, for an example, me being in Maine this year, I feel so I just want to get out of here. I just want to explore. So I just want to finish my schooling and everything, get what I need to do done, and whoop. Strength number 18 was industry, diligence, and perseverance. Really stuck out to me because it says you work hard to finish what you start. No matter the project, you get it out the door in a timely fashion. You do not get distracted when you work, and you take satisfaction in completing tasks. Yes, I take satisfaction in completing tasks, but I tend to find myself get overly excited for a project, and I'll start this project, and like the book explains, after I start this project, I will find myself going back to my set point and no longer excited for it, and I'll stop and I'll start a new project. So that one kind of was so that's how that would play into my everyday life. So yeah, to conclude, I would think that my strengths did describe me pretty well. I'm not really surprised by them. I really do use my top 5 strengths every day. So I guess now that I'm more aware of them, I can, use them even more. But yeah, that's it. All right, have a good day.